So, last video I kind of covered how to get out of a rut, but in today's video I kind of want to talk about health. I haven't talked about health in a while, and I want to talk about the things I'm doing to stay in healthy and in shape, because we know that our body is a temple, right? You should be treating your body right. And the last couple months I kind of fell off the wagon. I kind of abused my body for a bit. I got a little bit of a gut right now, so I'm trying my best to get back in shape. Okay, and I want to talk to you guys about what I'm doing, how I got into the shape I was previously, and where I'm at now, and how I'm going to, achieve that dream physique, right? Let's get straight into it. All right, number one, I don't know if we covered it, but our body is a temple. So if you don't think it's important in that, you can just eat what you want, no, bro, no. You have to understand that your body is a temple, right? You don't want to be a glutton. You don't want to feel lethargic, feel crappy, because this food that is feeding you, at least in America or whatever, the UK, Europe, whatever the case may be, Canada, right? These have a lot of preservatives, a lot of bad chemicals, all right? Things that if you actually took the time to read, you wouldn't want to be around. You would be cautionate about. You don't know what you're consuming. Okay, and it's sad that it's come to this, but it's happened and we have to deal with it now. Okay, so first off, you need to start eating clean. And I'm not going to give you some diet plan where you need to eat salad and rabbit and beef and chicken and all this bull crap, okay? And I'm also not going to say you need to stick to this. You can never eat a pancake again, right? No. It, no, that's not realistic. That's not going to help you at all. But I want you to keep the 80-20 rule. Okay? 80% of the time you're eating clean, 20% of the time you can eat like a flippin' pigeon. Okay? I don't know why I said pigeon. Eat like a flippin' dog, right? Obviously, don't go overboard. Don't eat the whole flippin' food truck at the fair, right? Like, have some class, have some decency. But, you can pig out a little bit. All right? The way I do it is I eat clean 6 days out of the week. Okay, what I'm eating in those 6 days, to make it simplified, is I'm eating what our great grandparents would eat. Okay, they wouldn't be, or great grandparents, sorry, they wouldn't be eating pancakes. They wouldn't be, or Pop Tarts. They wouldn't be eating cereal. They wouldn't be eating all these things with added preservatives. Think about what your great grandparents would eat: bread, sourdough bread to be specific, meats, chicken, beef, fish, tuna, um, carbs, rice, potatoes, fruit, vegetables. Things you would find in the Bible, essentially. All right, there were no Pop Tarts in the Bible. There was no cereal. I wish those that would be pretty lit, but they're not. Okay, there's no such thing as those healthy stuff. They have all these chemicals in it. So I try and stick to a diet which I would find in the Bible, like things that are strictly in the Bible, right? Things our great grandparents would be eating. Okay, and I eat clean about 6 days out of the week. My main meals are pretty much just beef and rice, chicken and rice, deli meat with cheese, maybe some sourdough bread, right? Potatoes, fruits, vegetables. Those hold me over. Yogurt. Okay, those things um, are really good. I also get my electrolytes in. I use Gatorade. All right, sue me. I don't care. But those are the type of things that I just Gatorade and water. That's all I'm drinking, by the way. But those are the type of things I'm eating 6 days out of the week. And then on the seventh day, the day of Sabbath, Sunday, right? I usually go out to eat with my friends or with my family, and that's kind of where I pig out a little bit. I don't really care as much about what I'm eating those days. Obviously, I'm not getting, you know, flipping 20 cookies, right? But I am probably going to split an appetizer with some of my family, right? I am going to get a meal, which might not include um, those types of things I talked about. It might be a burger. It might be, chicken tenders. It might be, I don't know, what do I occasionally eat? Pasta, right? It might be one of those things a little more fatty. And then I also eat a dessert, okay? That's kind of the diet I'm sticking to, and it's helped me get into shape. And it's a really easy diet to follow because it's not too restrictive, right? And it also is, it just makes you feel good, because when you eat those crappy foods, no one's inside. Come here, boy. I gotta fucking pause this. I didn't mean to swear there. I'm still working on that. Give me time. But where was I going with that? Yeah, eating clean foods, right? That when you eat bad foods, it makes you feel lethargic. It turns your mind against you. All right, stick to the clean foods majority of the day, or majority of the time, 80-20 rule. Along with that, my workout routine. All right, I'm lifting 5 times a week, push pull legs, and then upper lower. And basically, if you don't know what that means, push is when you're working your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. Pull is when you're working your back, biceps, forearms, and then legs. Obviously, you're working your legs and your fat dump truck, right? That's kind of what I'm doing. Upper body. Upper body day is when you're working your upper. Lower body day is when you're working your lower. It's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, I'm not some fitness guru. I'm not Sam Sulik. I'm not Alex Eubank. I don't sell a fitness program, right? If you need help getting into shape, by all means, message me, Chris.Flanagan_. But those guys can set you up with a routine. I can tell you what works for mine, but mine's more a little bit laid back. I'm not trying to be some flipping jack dude, right? I'm just trying to get in good shape, right? And that's what I'm doing for my fitness routine. As for cardio, right? This is kind of something I've been implemented a lot, and it's helped me grow a lot in my health. And Stairmaster, okay? I usually do the Stairmaster, and I do it level 8 for 20 minutes, okay? I don't like to run. I don't. I don't like to do high intensity cardio. And when I'm on the Stairmaster, I'm playing on my phone. I'm either playing Catan, or I'm growing my business, or I'm posting a YouTube video, or posting a short. That's what I've kind of been doing. And then, along with that, why I got this vest and wanted to implement it is those Jesus blocks I've been telling you about. Okay, disconnecting from your phone and just walking around the neighborhood, walking around the park, whatever that is for you, and just disconnecting and talking to God. Those I've been implementing a lot more. I've been doing those pretty much a lot, and I want to do them a lot more. But pretty much during the nighttime, I'll go for like a 10, 20, 30-minute walk, depending on how long I'm feeling. And, I'll take the weighted vest. And, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. All right, so we talked about eating clean. We talked about getting in good shape. We talked about cardio. There's a ton of other things, all right? You don't have to be a weightlifter, okay? You don't have to be hunk and iron. It's good for me. It's a time where I can disconnect from the world, all the struggles going on, and I could just, lift up the weight, put up the weight, and, not think about the outside world. And that's good. It's therapeutic, but it's also not good to run from your problems, right? But it is good to, like, take a break from them, take a break and disconnect from the world, right? But there are other forms you can do. I played hockey a lot in the summer, and I also have a boxing thing I'm looking at behind me, and those are other things that I would recommend. Combat sports, or just team sports in general, it's good to build a bond with people where you're working towards something, working towards a goal. It'll make you feel good inside, all right? When I played hockey since I was 4. I'm 20, turning 21 now. It has helped me out a lot. It helped me out a lot. I built a lot of great friends from it, and, I have that bond from them. Like, they rely on me because I play goalie, right? And I rely on them. I need them to score. I can't do it myself, right? And it's kind of like a cool thing, just to have that sportsmanship, have that camaraderie. And before I found God, it was kind of like, okay, all I care about is winning. But after finding God and then reading the book Inner Excellence, it's just a way to show love at the end of the day. Like, show love for the game, show love for the other players, show love for Jesus, and it's just a beautiful way to express yourself. Okay, so those are kind of the things I'm doing to, get in good shape, get healthy. And yeah, guys, I know a lot of priests out here, and I don't want to be that guy that calls them out, because they do have a lot of knowledge. But it's like they run away from, or they talk about how you can't do this, how you can't do that, how you can't do that, right? But then they don't take care of themselves. They're like overweight, they're just eating all this junk food and all that crap, and it's like, bro, you're a priest, you claim to know the Lord, you claim to know the knowledge, right? And right, I'm not here to call anyone out, I'm not talking crap, I'm trying not to, right? But you say all this, right? But you don't treat your body with the utmost respect. And it talks about in the Bible strictly right there, like, your body is a temple, not to be a glutton, right? You need to treat yourself with respect. You need to treat your body with respect, because it's your engine, and it's the thing that keeps you going. We're all here with a purpose. We're all here with a mission, right? And you can't do that purpose. You can't do that mission, or it's going to be a lot harder when you are not treating yourself right. Okay, yes, there's billionaires, there's millionaires who don't treat themselves right, but when you get into these rooms with these guys who are firing on all cylinders. Their business is growing. They're following their dreams. Their life is good, relationships, everything like that. They have everything they want and they're in good shape. It's like the cherry on top. And people notice. People notice when you are in good shape. People start to treat you differently. Okay, so that's why you need to start putting your shape or life in order, or your health in order. Okay, it is really important. These priests, they throw it on the back burner, and people in the Christian community say, "Oh, it's vanity. Oh, yes, this and that." Yeah, it kind of can be sometimes if you're admiring yourself every day of the week, right? But it is important to get in shape, guys. It genuinely is. And I just gave you the step-by-step guide. If you want more help with that, if you want to implement it and you need guidance, Christoph Langen _ on Instagram, guys. Shoot me a message over there. I'll try my best. We'll hop on a call. We'll talk about it. But yeah, I love you guys. I'm praying for each and every single one of you. Hope you guys have a blessed day, blessed week. This should be coming out Thursday, and then, yeah, we'll get after it, guys. I love you guys. Peace.